Hello, everyone. My name is Eli Willen, and I'll be talking to you about the negotiation strategy for InnovateX and Brand Boost. Introduction is InnovateX is a fast-growing tech company, tech startup launching an AI-powered fitness app. We'll be negotiating with Brand Boost for a marketing campaign. Our objective is to secure a deal that benefits both parties while ensuring brand consistency and cost effectiveness. A key challenge we'll face is balancing budget constraints with Brand Boost's desire for creative control. Innovate X versus Brand Boost. Brand Boost seeks 50,000 in full creative control, and Innovate X has a $40,000 budget and wants to retain branding input. Shared goal both companies have is a successful app launch with maximum reach and impact. The client's goals, InnovateX, is to secure a strategic marketing partnership for the app launch. The budget, preferably 40,000, but is flexible with performance-based incentives. InnovateX wants to retain control over branding elements such as logo, messaging, and app positioning. We want to campaign launch within 3 months. We also want to build a long-term relationship with Brand Boost for future campaigns. The counterpart goals Brand Boost is to secure a $50,000 budget to include influencer marketing and premium ad placements. Want to gain full creative control over campaigning execution. Extend the campaign timeline to 4 months. Establish a presence in the fitness tech industry. Lastly, prefer long-term collaboration, but need assurance of creative autonomy. Our Zopa agreement would be between 40,000 InnovateX budget and 50,000 is Brand Boost, and possible compromises would be an increase budget slightly if Brand Boost accepts performance-based incentives. InnovateX allows some creative flexibility while maintaining final branding approvals. Also adjust campaign timelines slightly if necessary, and a strategic focus would be finding a middle ground that maximizes impact while keeping cost under control. A best alternative to a negotiated agreement would be to partner with a smaller, less experienced agency, develop an in-house campaign. There is a risk of that, such as delayed launch and increased workload. And then Brand Boost's best alternative to a negotiated agreement would be to partner with another tech firm, but may lose opportunity to work in the growing fitness tech market. Implication, both parties benefit more by negotiating rather than seeking alternatives. A recommended strategy would be to use guiding principles such as to maintain brand identity control, allow flexibility in media strategy for better results, and to build a long-term partnership. A negotiation technique would be to use performance-based incentives to bridge budget differences and highlight InnovateX market potential as leverage. More recommended strategies would be to use bargaining tactics, so to be firm on brand control and to offer exposure through co-branded press releases. Here's an example of a role play scenario and anticipated questions between the two companies. Brand Boost comes out and says, "Why can't we have full creative control?" InnovateX responds to brand identity consistency is key, but will allow flexibility in content style. Brand Boost, we need at least 50,000 to include premium influencers. InnovateX would come back and say we can increase budget slightly if tied to performance-based incentives. Brand Boost, another option they'd say is a 4-month campaign would be more effective. And InnovateX would come back and say we need to launch in 3 months, but we can extend post-launch marketing efforts. The conclusion and next steps for these two companies in the negotiation would be Innovate X aims to balance budget, creative control, and have a timeline. There'd be performance-based incentives, bridge budget gap. Zopa and Banta considerations show that negotiation is the best route. And then the next steps would be to implement negotiation tactics to secure a mutually beneficial agreement. Thank you very much for watching.